Hi!
I'm Rhenda.
I'm Jim.
And we're Hardiness Approach. Thanks for joining us. We have a busy video for you today.
Wanted to show you the chickens all together. All three age groups. Here's the oldest ones, the teenagers. And if you look over at the door, some of the little chicks have come out. They've been coming out every day. All of them are thriving and alive. So those of you who were afraid that we had made a mistake in integrating them, we really thought about it and felt about it, and under the circumstances, the particular hens that we had, we felt that it would be okay, and it has turned out fine. Wanted to show you how the younger chickens bed down for the night. As you can see, the little babies pretty much get inside. Well, that one is not. Get inside one of the nest boxes all the way down to this one down here. One of them, the teenagers also get in there. That one's kind of moving out. As you can see, the older ones go over there. This is not good because they mess in the boxes. They really don't need to be in there. They have a nice roost to be on. So next I'm going to show you what I do to encourage them to sleep in a more human-friendly place so that the humans don't have to do as much cleanup. What I've done is taken some lath and fastened it across the top of this piece of fabric. This is actually a kind of like a plastic with a soft backing, but nice design on it. It hangs down below, doesn't let them get in the sides. They may try roosting up here, but that's not going to be a problem for them getting in the nest boxes. So now that it's dark and they can't see their way in, I'm going to go ahead and open it up so that tomorrow when they're ready to lay eggs, they can do that. And here we are with it rolled up and sitting on top so that they can get in the nest boxes tomorrow.
You are about to come along with a transformation that since we lived in this house, it was paneling, and then it was drywall, and then it was mudded, and then it was primed, and now it's going to become a color. Now, I went to the store to find a white with a tinge of green. There are so many different tinges, and this has come out darker than I thought it would, but I really like it. So I have the trim done, so watch what I do. Can you see? It's green. It's going to be so pretty. Now, I also want to tell you a hint. Ceiling paint, if you get paint that says ceiling paint
with a C,
ceiling, with a C, it doesn't splatter. I mean, I got a tiny bit on me compared with the other. And it goes on so smooth and so nice that I did the ceiling first thing this morning. And now we are doing the wall. Come back when it's done.
I'm drilling the holes so that I can mount the new top on this island. I'm using a Kreg system, K-R-E-G, and it consists of this bit that's got a stop and a little hole that comes out the other end for the screw to go. This, I dial in the width of the board and the thickness of the board, which sets how deep we're going to put the hole so that the screw is in the middle. And we have to have screws long enough to do a good hold on it, but let me show you how the drilling process goes. This has got 2 holes in it. Oh, by the way, this little gadget here, because putting the bit and the screw gun in here is too long, I can't fit it. This lets me change the direction of the spinning so I can actually make it work.
And they come out looking like that.
So we pop this thing off, then we've got the holes, and there's no little ones coming out up here, but the screws will still come out fairly well.
You don't want them to come out up there, do you?
Yeah, that's where they're going into to the top.
Oh, okay. Look at this mess you made on my island.
It's a pretty big mess.
Whoa, it's time to get the vacuum. Before the top goes on, it'll be easier, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's time to clean up.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, here it is.
It's not fastened down yet. That's the next step, to fasten it down, but it's in place.
And as you can tell, it matches these. So this is the same wood that Ben Hollar made for us, but it's been through the jointer and the planer, and then sanded and stained and polyurethaned. So it's going on the table, which the island that we painted red, white, and we've got it sticking out so it can be a bar with things like right here going on to it.
White on white, a little tough to see, but
yeah, that's okay.
They're there.
With 2, we'll put some little bar stools right here. Oh, I don't have it turned on. Okay.
These are the screws I'm going to use, and I don't know, you'll have to look and see. Can you see that it has a hole that this bit works into? This bit fits in this hole to put it in. And
now I'm going to stand on my head so you can see.
Yeah, we've got to stand on our head. Let's go over here.
Let's move the compost and the chicken containers.
So these screws...
Just a second, let me do it like... Hold on. Well, don't hold on, just let me find it. Oh, look at there.
Screw goes in like that, and I'll have to put the little drill on this thing, but it'll push that in, and so I'm going to go get the drill. And
then that puts this seal to the top.
It pulls it right down on it.
Oh my goodness, that's so awesome. Well, here it is. This is my beautiful island that Ben Hollar started and Jim Wilson finished. And we've modified it. It has been stained and polyurethane. It matches the counters. I have my, can they see my beautiful curtain up here with my window? And it's getting there, a little at a time. A little at a time. And my garden outside the window, and my trees, and everything is so beautiful. Can they see this? So this has got these little corbels here, and we're going to set bar stools right here, so that this is where we could just eat for quick meals instead of the dining room table that Winnie makes that, so that we don't have to use that every time. And it's so nice, you guys. He did such a great job. But I'm not going to show you the stairs yet. We started painting the stairs, and it's going to be a masterpiece when it gets all done. It's really quite awesome. But I have this room painted, and that end of the room started. So that was my week. It was a great week, and it was good. Wasn't it?
It was exceptional. To get all this done, it feels great. You know,
I know.
Just really progress. I mean, there's, you know, there's so many little pieces and parts to it. Sometimes it seems overwhelming, but at this point, we can see the end.
You know, we should show them this little chest that we made, because I have a picture of it.
Okay.
So we got this at a Facebook marketplace, and we repainted it, and the top, we haven't completely, I mean, the top we thought might be wood, but it's not. And so it's just staying right now, and we're going to put a top that matches this over here. Oh, that's so pretty, that lighting coming through that way. Anyway, so this is underneath our cabinets here so that we have a place to put all of our appliances, and then it holds tablecloths and napkins and towels and things like that. Okay, we had some blessings happen to us, and we finished a lot of our living room. Now we have this wall here that is a darker green. It's the contrast wall. This hole up here with the electric gym is making a really cool cabinet that you've, what?
Reclaimed wood that has just been laying around, taken out when this house was deconstructed to do the changes to the walls, and wood that's been here, I guess. I don't know. But just several pieces, and I kind of planned it, knew what I needed size-wise, lengthwise, width-wise, and I believe I have every piece of wood I need. I just need to shape it down now and build it.
So what you don't realize is that we have this really nice baseboard here, and the drywall is gone, except we still have to put the molding around here. And look, guys, we actually have furniture in our living room. We have a picture on the wall. This furniture this morning came from Facebook. You cannot even fathom the deal we got. It's almost too good not to tell.
Somebody who needed to get rid of it.
And it's in really good shape, and it's green and plaid. It's not what we were going to get, but we really like it. This is my glider rocker that his mother gave me. But look, it looks like in a real living room now without drywall. It's not completely finished. We still have to do the beam here. We still have some drywall that's over here.
And we want to put some faux beams on
some faux beams are going to go on the ceiling. But that drywall is done, and just look how pretty the baseboards look. We're going to put crown molding, but we haven't got that yet.
Up at the top.
Up at the top. Super good. The blessings.
Well,
the blessings just keep coming. And
this is really, it's not fancy. It's not outrageously.
Doesn't have to
be
fancy.
But compared to what it was, what it's been for a while.
This has never had a finished wall and furniture in it when we lived in it.
Yeah.
Never.
So we're finally realizing the dream that we had from day one.
Yes. So. You might hear a mower outside. I don't know if you can hear it or not. That is our neighbor who just said, "Hey, I have some time. Can I mow your grass?"
Oh, he's got one of those zero-turn mowers, and he just
He's
loves
75. He's just so wonderful. And another blessing, the storm brought us firewood because
took down 2 of his trees.
Oak trees,
and he's going to be chopping them up, and I'm going to help him do it, and he's going to give us the wood.
He says, "You want the firewood?"
He needs to get rid of the trees. He doesn't use firewood, so for him, he'd have to haul it away.
Do you know how much wood that's going to be? We're going to have to build another woodshed.
Well, yeah, we're going to have to do something.
Blessings continue to come. Well, it has been the strangest weather. We've gone from super hot to extremely, extremely wet. To really, we woke up at 49 degrees this morning and we're wearing sweatshirts again. Crazy weather. But just got back from the farmer's market and got my milk, because we don't have our calf yet, and got enough to make yogurt this time. We have someone there who, they have a bakery and a garden, and they've been in business for a long time, and they make all their stuff, and it's really good. So I got some honey whole wheat bread from him, and then tomatoes from the next vendor, and lettuce from our garden, and then I got bacon from our good friends who have pigs there. So we're having a BLT for lunch from the farmer's market. Yay, and from our garden. So
who are you talking to?
I'm talking to our friends. Come and say hi. Oh, and you're bringing in eggs.
Hi friends, yeah. Egg bucket here. And every other day that hen does that.
Okay, so this is a normal size egg. And then we have that. And it always has 2 eggs. I think this
two yolks.
2 yolks. I'm not sure it's as big as the one from yesterday.
It's not. It's not.
Yesterday's was like a goose egg. It's really, yeah. They don't even fit in.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pretty similar.
Oh, down. Pretty similar.
Yeah. Pretty similar. That one goes here.
Oh, okay. You know, I don't use them up certain directions. Jim, they don't fit in there.
They got to go somewhere. But every other day she does that. Like tomorrow, hers will be a little more normal size.
Anyway, one of the things that we love here in Missouri is that we have so many friends that were already built in. And one of our friends is the man who sells the pork. And that's actually who we bought our red wattles from when we were here. And here is his bacon. Yeah, good. And his wife isn't able to come anymore. They're an older couple, older like us. And so we're going to go visit them tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and we're very excited. And that's the joy of having a community. And I said, do we just invite ourselves over? Because she's not coming out so much. And so we said, so we consider you our really good friends. Would it be okay if we came to visit? Absolutely. And he called her and made sure. So tomorrow we get to go visit them, and that'll be really fun. We were out in the garden this morning, and we do need to give you... I got somebody texting me. We do need to give you a garden tour because it's pretty amazing, but I'll just show you this. This is the kale and Swiss chard that we got. This is the lettuce we got from our garden. Today, and there's lots of food growing out there. Our potatoes have gone nuts, and we're trying to find enough dirt to cover them. But anyway, we are actually eating from our garden before it's even June, so that's pretty awesome.
It's garden tour time. It's garden tour time.
Okay. We just got back from visiting some wonderful friends, and we learned so much about homesteading. And we didn't even talk about homesteading once. We just talked about it.
We just talked.
All right. This is an update. These are our cabbages. This is our Chinese cabbage. This is our kale.
Which we've been eating off
Which
of.
we've been eating. And our Swiss chard, which I ate a whole bunch of yesterday. This, which was, it's now my coriander, got destroyed in the storm that we had. We had a tornado come through Bolivar. We didn't know it at the time. But we were standing by the front door and we're like, whoosh, it started raining and then everything went that way.
Well, yeah, it was like vertical rain, so a lot of wind happened.
And our neighbors right across the hall thing,
right across
there, lost 2 big oak trees. And then we heard there was a tornado here. We're like, oh, well, I guess we just got the outer fringes of it.
Yeah.
So we ran and closed windows because rain was pouring into the windows. Anyway, more on the tour. So my herbs are doing really, really well. And something is eating this, of course. That didn't make it. But my herbs are doing really well. My mint, my peppermint, my parsley. And I don't even know what this is. What is this?
You planted it.
okra. Never, ever, ever grown okra before. And this is a, what is this? This is a mashed potato squash. And they say that it makes squash that is so good you can use it like potatoes. And those are more squash, and those are more squash, and those are more squash.
We finally took some time, enough time, I should say. We've taken a little bit of time in the past to do some pruning and some prepping on our tomatoes, and they're actually big enough that we are starting to fasten them to the fence here. But we did some pruning. We had a lot of suckers, so extra branches had gotten away from us. So we've got it down now to trying to have the one stem thing, and this one has two, unfortunately. Just because the wrong one had some starts, some blossoms coming out of it. So we did all of them.
All of them. They're all. This one's good. Not quite tall enough yet. Almost.
It's close.
Close, close. So our tomatillos are doing really well. What, sweetie?
So far, no pest problems on the tomatoes. A couple of the other plants over here have been getting eaten. Not sure what's doing it. We keep looking and we can't find it. So something's getting them. We might have to come out after dark.
Yeah, and then we're doing really well on the cauliflower. Let me come around and show you. I'm actually starting to grow some black-eyed Susans. And look at this, we have sunflowers, yoo-hoo! More tomatoes all along there. Peppers are doing really well. And look at this, look at that cauliflower. That's so awesome. But I have a bunch of cauliflower that aren't growing any heads, and I don't know why. And then I have this really beautiful one. So if you know why they don't grow heads, let me know, because I don't know. And then I have some broccoli starting right in here. Right there, starting. More peppers. My flowers are doing amazing. More peppers, more peppers. And then Brussels sprouts. I have 2 Brussels sprouts. And look at this gorgeous flower. I love it. And this is a fennel that's doing really well. Starting to come out. And more black-eyed Susans. So, let me switch this around. So we still have a pregnant cow. No calf yet. She enjoys being pregnant, I guess. But I'll let you know when it happens. So we've had 1 full day without rain today, and I believe yesterday we didn't have it. More is coming in 2 days, if not a little bit tomorrow. So it's watering. I mean, our plants are loving it, but let me show you the little bit of this other garden. So that garden that you just saw is the one that has all the covering, so it doesn't have weeds. Not so over here. Okay, go ahead.
The weeds have gotten away from us. We're trying to catch up a little bit. It's going to be a battle this year.
We've got lots of potatoes growing. All of that's potatoes. Our corn and onions are coming up. They're getting there. We'll see. But we have lots of potatoes and we need to cover them. So we're covering them tomorrow. Hopefully, Jim, right? Yeah. We can get a shovel and pour some stuff over that. But we just stuck potatoes anywhere we could. And we have like, well, 5 or 6 different kinds. So we have onions growing in between the corn, and wow, it's a pretty day. Okay. That's our oh, just a second. So now we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And we could show you each our hurt fingers for the week.
Mine's in a Band-Aid, or a lot of
mine is car. Mine got stuck in the screen door. Yeah, it's really fun. And his got stuck somewhere else. So anyway, we're healing.
the walking wounded.
We're being careful, but probably not careful enough. Bye, guys.
Bye. Hi.
Let's do it again.
Hi. I'm going to lead and you follow, okay?
Okay.
Hi.
I'm Jim. Jim, you've never done it like this before.
You don't know how to follow, do you? I'm going to lead and you follow, okay?
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
You're supposed to say I'm Rhenda and I say I'm Jim, okay? Oh, good grief. Hi.
I'm Rhenda.
I'm Jim.
This approach.
Let's try that again.